All right, so let's progress things with this training mask. We've seen a lot of things come out of warm-up that we've done with actually using the training mask. But I'm not talking about doing like exercises with the training mask. I'm talking about doing like, well, maybe some aerobic exercise. So being on like an assault bike or treadmill, or even going for a run or getting on a bike, a stationary bike. There's a stationary bike down there. These are all things you could utilize for this. So what we're going to do here for the progression is we're going to, bear with me, so that's 5 times, 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off. The 20 seconds on is going to be hard. The 40 seconds off is going to be easy. The easy is not off. The easy is actually what we're trying to do, and like, so when we're doing this with wattage, I'll have a lot of our athletes go at 20 seconds for an all-out effort, and then they gotta go 40 seconds, half that wattage. So obviously, if you're not fit enough to handle that, or you don't understand the pacing aspect of that, this is a learned experience. So what I want you to do is take this first 5 by 20 on, 40 off, make it a learning experience, all right? Learn, start a little easier on the hard, and then try and produce half the effort or half the wattage. If you're running, that actually gets down to about 3/4 effort, or 3/4 pace, or 75%. Moving forward with that, we're going to go into 5 by 20 on, 40 off with training mask. Okay? So the second part of that warm-up is going to be the training mask on for 5 minutes. That is going to help you warm up that respiratory system a little bit deeper and get really ready for the main set. And here's the main set. So this is kind of a big one. We're going to go 10 rounds of 1 minute on, 3 minutes off. This will be easy, just like up top. This will be hard, just like up top, okay? Except the training mask on. So that is going to change things. Now, the training mask is on, only on the 3 minutes off. The training mask is off on the 1 minute hard. Here's why. We just had this conversation with somebody, with a doctor in exercise science, okay, or physiology, and he's actually been playing with a lot of stuff, but he saw a guy who was actually using a training mask, and he was out getting some work done, and he was doing some stairs, he was doing repeats, and he said what it looked like was almost like a 3-toed sloth trying to work because he had the mask on. And that is actually why we don't want to use the mask in really hard efforts. That being said, that doesn't mean you couldn't do it, or it can't happen, or it's not going to help. But the most productive way to get this done is when we're actually applying it within this recovery realm. So you're going to get 3 minutes to try and mellow out, or try and really relax and get the stressor down of the work you just did, in order to get the maximum, and then you'll come back around, you'll just pull the mask off right before that next minute starts, and you'll go as hard as you can for that minute. Now, the minute is obviously going to vary from the 20 seconds, because for 20 seconds, you should not be able to hold what you're holding for 20 seconds for 1 minute. They should be significantly different, especially in these little pathways. But the effect, what we've seen on the recovery, should be pretty big. So I want you to take the next 2 weeks as applying this, and you could do this maybe twice a week.
If you're really aggressive, you might be able to get away with 3 times a week, but I'm suggesting that you do this probably just once a week. But for those kids who are really getting after it, go ahead, apply it twice, maximum 3 times a week. You should see a significant difference, and we'll see what happens, okay? Have fun.